The Old Market, intentional or self-defense? Tonight, the Douglas County Attorney explains his answer. Senior reporter Jake Wazakowski was there and brings us the latest. Jake?
Well, Jenny, first off, those peaceful protesters that were here at 5 o'clock right outside the courthouse have since moved on. They were outside the courthouse and city building. County Attorney Don Kleine says after reviewing all the surveillance video and witnesses that he heard from, including the shooter, prosecutors all agreed it was self-defense. Now, the father of the victim says he doesn't want violence, but he does want something to happen in court. Cell phone and surveillance video showed the altercation that leads to the death of 22-year-old James Scurlock late Saturday night. The shooter is identified as Jacob Gardner, the owner of the Hive and Gatsby bars. It shows a scuffle where Gardner's dad pushes a protester and is pushed back. Gardner backs up when approached and showed a gun when two people jumped on him. He fired 2 shots but didn't hit anyone. And then Scurlock jumped on his back. That's when Gardner said he was being choked and shot him once in the clavicle.
His version is that I felt that my life was in jeopardy, or at least I was in jeopardy of getting serious bodily injury, getting pummeled or getting choked out with this guy on top of me. And I asked the guy to get off me, and he wouldn't get off me.
Kleine says he based the decision off the evidence in the case and not on emotions, which are still very high. Scurlock's father says they want a grand jury to look at the case if Kleine won't charge Gardner with a crime.
I honestly feel that if Mr. Gardner's dad would have kept his hands to himself, the incident would have never happened in the beginning. Once again, I ask that we investigate this, and I ask my people to stand by me strong, but do it peacefully.
They say witness statements and video do not indicate they were saying racial slurs. Prosecutors say Gardner did not have an active concealed carry permit, but he hasn't been charged with a crime. Kleine concludes, you can't shoot somebody for breaking your windows, but a civilian can use deadly force if that person feels the threat is imminent, even if Scurlock was choking Gardner to get the gun away from him.
Even if they're difficult decisions, even if they might be unpopular decisions, but it's based on what the evidence is and what the law is, and that's what I hope people understand here.
The shooter was apparently held at the police station in custody until late Sunday night when he was released after that. Now, Kleine says a Facebook post by Gardner about a, quote, military-style fire watch before the protest was not enough to say he intended to kill Scurlock. Reporting in downtown Omaha, Jake Wazakowski, 3 News Now.